Okay, so we practice addition and subtraction. So now we're going to do multiplication. Multiplication. And this one's going to be multiplication when you have two imaginary numbers. So if you have two numbers, think of it just as if you have your x's as we have over here. If you have an x times an x, you got an x squared. Okay? So in this case, I am going to have 2 times 3 is 6. I times I is I squared. Okay? Now, here is the thing. For imaginaries, numbers, your final answer, okay? And I'm going to put this over here. Final answer, okay, cannot have an I squared, okay? Actually can't have an I cubed, an I 4, anything. I is the highest it can have. So I'm going to go back up and let's see what is I squared. So I squared is a -1. So when you see an I squared, here's what we're going to do. We're going to substitute in a -1, and this is actually a -6. Okay, did you see what I did? So when you get an I squared, automatically you have to memorize this, that I squared equals a -1. Okay? So we'll do a few more of those in just a minute. Let's go ahead and do the next one. Multiplication when you also have a number that's not imaginary. So this is just 10 times 3i. And if you have 10 times 3i, you're just going to get 30i. If you have 5 times 6i, you're also going to get 30i. Okay? So let's grab some problems similar to this. Okay? So multiplication. Okay? So let's do 3 times 4i. Okay? The 3 and the 4 work normal. There's a 12i. Okay? Let's do a -5 times 6i. Again, the -5 and the 6, those are normal. I've got a -30i. If I have a -7 times a -3i, again, the -7 and the -3 are normal, 21i. Okay, now again, those could be written as 4 times 7i. That would work. Again, or with the dot, either way. So I've got 28i. Okay, now let's put, and I'll put these in parentheses, maybe that helps you. I'll do them both ways. Now they both have i's. Okay, so the 3 and the 4 do normal, that's 12, just regular multiplication of real numbers. And then we're going to take and we're going to do our imaginaries. So I have I times I, which is I squared. But again, remember, I squared is a -1, so this answer is a -12. Hash that out a little bit, see what you think. Okay, let's do another one. 5i times 6i. Okay, so again, when I look at it, 5 and 6 are my real numbers. That's going to give me 30. I've got I and I, which gives me I squared, but I squared is a -1, so I get a -30. Okay? Again, you're going to practice some of those.